What's up, everybody, and thank you for joining me for this video. Today we came to wake it up on this Yandy Smith Harris. Okay, but look, check this out. Her name is really just Yandy Smith because she is not, and I repeat, Miss Yandy is not married, not legally, okay? So technically, she ain't really cheating on her husband. She really just cheating on her boyfriend, Mendeecees, who Tasha K also said has been cheating on Yandy. Neither one of them give a damn. And I'm going to tell you why, because I saw them last night, girl. I saw them last night on a live video, and Yandy was driving the streets of Atlanta with Mendeecees in the passenger side, and they was listening to music, so didn't nobody film them and put them on YouTube. And girl, they made it very, very well known that they could care less what we have to say about them. And I know that's what they was doing. Because I know media, and I know they was trying to do subliminals towards people like us to let us know that I don't care what y'all say about me and my man, and that my man is cheating on me. I could care less. Girl, please. We know why you care less, because you also cheating. Ooh. Yes, I did. Yes, I did say it. Now, out here in these ATL streets, again, y'all know it's nothing nice. And Yandy Smith has gone from New York to Atlanta, which I don't understand. I know they went for the show, okay, which they walked off of. They fully walked off the platform of Love and Hip Hop, okay? Because Jasmine Blue, who is Kirk Franklin's baby mama, exposed Mendeecees for sitting in her bar and cheating on Yandy without his wedding ring on. Now, Mendeecees has admitted to not wearing his wedding ring for quite some time. I don't think Mendeecees really wants to be married to Yandy. Y'all already not married, and then you gonna not wear your fake wedding ring in your fake marriage? Now, that's crazy. That's a whole step. That's an escalation out of the marriage. You're not really in a marriage, first and foremost. Then secondly, the fake marriage that you was in, you had a ring, but now you said the fake marriage, and now you somewhere else without the ring on. Now, baby, we got 2 + 2 = 4, and we got 2 × 2, which also equals 4. Yandy, okay? That's all I'm going to say to Yandy Smith Harris, okay? Whatever the case, Mendeecees and Yandy have walked off the show. They said it wasn't good for their mental health. It wasn't good for their relationship. I really feel like Yandy didn't want to be there because she wasn't in cahoots with Rashida anymore. Y'all know Yandy needs friends, okay? I feel like Yandy, she's always needed an abundance of friends. I don't get that. Like, girl, them women is not your friend. And I was surprised to see Rashida take the stance that she took. But, you know, when you start talking about Kirk, Rashida ain't gonna play with you, okay? And Yandy said one thing or another about Jasmine mentioning that Mendeecees was sitting in her bar, but she really thinks she was talking about Kurt, and that was it. Rashida said, all bets are off. I am not your support system on this show. And she threw Yandy right out there to the dogs by herself. I said, and I oop. Okay, whatever the case is, though, now Yandy the tables have turned. Let me just say that. The table has turned, okay? Yandy has a best friend who claims that he would often take trips with Yandy to different states so that she could actively cheat on Mendeecees without Mendeecees knowing. Now, let me just say this. I don't really think Mendeecees cares. I really don't. I don't think that Mendeecees cares at all. I don't think that Mendeecees looks at Yandy and admires her the way that Yandy looks at Mendeecees and admires him. I'm sorry, that's just my opinion. Okay. I feel like I can see, you know how sometimes in relationships, there is a give and take. There is a one person who loves another person more than the other person does. And there is a point where you can see that one person is putting more effort in than the other one. I feel like that's what I see when I see Mendeecees and Yandy's relationship. Mendeecees never puts in as much effort as Yandy does. She's always put in way more effort than Mendeecees does, from her doing that videotape of her looking crazy. And I know y'all know what I'm talking about. She did a little sexy video for him. Where is that video? Okay. We never saw that play out, in media. It was just, I guess, for him, and he ain't mentioned it, brought it up, played it back, nothing. He just ain't. It's just disappeared. He don't bring it up. He don't do none of that. He didn't respond by reciprocating any tapes or anything. Not that we got the chance to see. He also let Yandy go through whatever she went through with his baby mamas and without having her back. See, young Jock gonna have his baby mamas back. If he get a new girlfriend or whoever he with, she gonna have to respect his baby mamas. Okay, Mendeecees don't do that for Yandy. Okay, he just don't do it. Also, when Mendeecees did go to therapy with Yandy and she mentioned him not wearing his ring, he said, "I don't feel like if it's a real marriage that we should wear rings." Bro. Okay, he said, "I'm not going to put no effort into this because it doesn't feel real." That's a big deal for a man to say. Some feelings you cannot come back from. Some feelings you can't turn around. You can't change the way people feel about you. And I think that Mendeecees is far gone from this relationship and holding on for one reason or another. Probably Skyla, the daughter. That's probably why he's holding on. And because Yandy holds him down in ways that other people haven't, like throughout prison and basically living the lifestyle he wants to live in New York, because without her, he would not be in the position that he's in. They definitely wouldn't be on no Love and Hip Hop. They clearly need some more coins or else they wouldn't be on Love and Hip Hop. And who is Yandy managing nowadays? Because sorry, Rich Dollars and all that, Bianca Bonnie and all that stuff, those people are gone. Those people are gone, okay? So whatever the case, Mendeecees was exposed by Tasha K recently for cheating on Yandy Smith. And then now, all of a sudden, the tables have turned and Yandy Smith's best friend, who is involved with her in a professional capacity as well, has decided to come onto social media. I don't know exactly what Yandy did to this man, but baby, he said she was evil. Now, I can see some ways that Yandy, she messes up. Do I think she's evil? No, I don't think Yandy's evil. I think that she's a little bit self-absorbed. She might even be a narcissist. She has her own agendas at times. She's very well calculated and very well planned out. She definitely has an agenda. Everything is planned and written out and rehearsed. And you guys have even heard Mendeecees' baby mama say that before, that everything is rehearsed. But baby, her best friend came online, called her all kinds of evil B words, said that she was a cheater and everything else. I want to play the audio and then I'm going to read what he said at the bottom. As a matter of fact, you guys can go ahead and read at the bottom. I'm not even going to read it. I'm going to let y'all read it so you can get your own impression from it, what he said at the bottom about Yandy, and I'll be back with my commentary.
Just thinking about all the shit I did for you and sacrificed for myself. You took me away from my birthday to London. That wasn't for me. London was for you. We're in a restaurant taking pictures. My boyfriend hits me up and he's like, "Yo, who's taking a picture? Who's that third menu for on the table?" I said, "Oh, shit, Yandy. He's gonna think I'm cheating on him. He thinks I'm here with somebody." Shit, all along we was there with you and your nigga that you was f***ing. We went to London so you could f*** your nigga, your side nigga. You didn't go there for me. I'm like, "Yandy, please, I gotta tell him. Don't tell him nothing. I don't want him in my business." So you want me to let him believe that I'm cheating on him? And then you still ungrateful? So my shit is f***ed up. Your shit at home with Mendeecees is under wraps because he thinks you taking me away to London for my fucking birthday. All the while, you out here fucking this nigga and the nigga was fine. Don't get me wrong. I would have fucked him too. But you still was ungrateful, bitch. You ain't no loyal fucking stand up, hold you down. My shit is fucked up. My nigga think I'm fucking on him. And you doing all the fucking and sucking. In the room, we had a flat bitch. The wall separated my bed and your bed. I'm listening. I can't answer the phone for my boyfriend, and I'm listening to you and this all night. You a wicked bitch. You a ungrateful bitch. And then you treat me like shit. Nah, bitch, it ain't going down like that.
Honey, y'all heard what that man had to say. And baby, I believe every bit of it. I believe that he knows the skeletons that are in Yandy's closet. And one thing I can't understand is, Yandy, if you know that this man knows all your skeletons, why would you double cross him? You don't double cross the people that you're doing dirt with. But y'all know what they say, there's no honor amongst thieves. I also think that Yandy is cheating on Mendeecees. I think that she knows that Mendeecees is cheating on her. And because she's a calculated and manipulative and planned out person that she like, okay, well, if he cheating, we both gonna cheat. And if he want to stay in this relationship for the sake of even looking good, we gonna stay in this relationship. I think that is exactly the type of person Yandy is, and she just cannot help herself. Baby, I can't even lie. If that's the case, I'm not really mad. How many of us women want to be in a relationship where your man repeatedly cheats on you? You know he's cheating on you, but you have to make him look good for the media because you care about his children, his baby mamas, his mother, his image. And also, you know, everything that affects him affects you, and it's going to make you look some type of way. So yeah, of course you're going to be in the background doing what you do, but you're doing it on a sneak tip. She said what's good for the goose is good for the gander. And I definitely believe that. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Let's get this discussion started, popping off real quick. And I'll see you guys on the next one.